Hello Finnish language learners and welcome to lesson 11. In this lesson we'll study how to use the verbs to speak and to live in the present tense. These are quite important verbs when talking about yourself and introducing yourself. First we'll take a look at the positive verbs, then the negative and then the question, and then at the end of the video there are exercises for you. Let's get started. The basic form of to speak is PUHUA, and what you'll do here is that you'll take away the last vowel. This is the word stem or the core that you'll be using in each person. So you'll have minä puhun, I speak, sinä puhut, you speak, hän puhuu, he or she speaks, me puhumme, we speak, te puhutte, you speak, he puhuvat, they speak. Here you can see that the ending of the verb changes depending on the person. Let's read this once again. Minä puhun, sinä puhut, hän puhuu, me puhumme, te puhutte, he puhuvat. And exactly the same thing happens with the verb to live. So we'll take the last vowel away and then we'll add the endings to each person. Let's read these in Finnish. Minä asun, sinä asut, hän asuu, me asumme, te asutte, he asuvat. And here you'll see the endings corresponding to each person. So this is the positive sentence. Next, let's take a look at the negative verb. Here we'll take the first person form, puhun, and we'll leave out the last letter. This is the form that we'll use in each person. As we learned in lesson 6, what changes here is the negation in each person. Let's read these together. I don't speak Chinese. Minä en puhu kiinaa. You don't speak Japanese. Sinä et puhu japania. He or she doesn't speak Greek. Hän ei puhu kreikkaa. We don't speak Dari. Me emme puhu daria. You don't speak Somali. Te ette puhu somalia. They don't speak Spanish. He eivät puhu espanjaa. Now let's take a look at the negative form of to live. The same thing happens here. We'll take the first person form, asun, and we'll take the last letter away altogether. And thus we'll have the form that we'll use in each person. And again, the negation changes. Let's read these together. Minä en asu täällä. I don't live here. Sinä et asu Suomessa. You don't live in Finland. Hän ei asu Helsingissä. He or she doesn't live in Helsinki. Me emme asu Japanissa. We don't live in Japan. Te ette asu Englannissa. You don't live in England. He eivät asu Australiassa. They don't live in Australia. And then finally, let's take a look at how to form yes or no questions. This follows the same pattern as introduced in Finnish Lesson 7. First, let's take a look at how to say he speaks Finnish. In Finnish, that would be hän puhuu suomea. To make a question out of this is simply adding the ending ko or gö at the end of the verb. And you'll also need to change the word order. So then we would have puhuuko hän suomea? As you can see, the word order changes and the verb has the ending ko. Let's take a look at the other persons. Puhunko minä? Do I speak? Puhutko sinä? Do you speak? Puhuuko hän? Does he or she speak? Puhummeko me? Do we speak? Puhutteko te? Do you speak? Puhuvatko he? Do they speak? And the same thing with the verb to live, asua. Asunko minä? Asutko sinä? Asuuko hän? Asummeko me? Asutteko te? Asuvatko he? Both of these verbs only have back vowels, which is why we choose the ending ko. If there are front vowels or only neutral vowels, then we'll use the ending kö. Now you probably noticed that I have underlined the last vowels of these verbs. This is because both of these verbs belong to verb group 1, which will be covered in the future lessons, and all the verbs in this verb group end in 2 vowels, the latter one being a or a. Next, we'll do some practice. Here you have a question, and then you have a positive answer and a negative answer. And of course, if somebody asks you yes or no questions, you can just answer with the word yes or no. But here, I'm using full sentences so that you'll get to practice them and become more familiar with the phrases. So, if you want to do this exercise on your own first, please press pause and we'll take a look at the answers together after that. You can press the pause now. Let's take a look at the answers. Do you speak Finnish? Puhutko suomea? The pronoun you, sinä, is voluntary here. You don't have to have it, but yes, you can if you want to. And then to answer this one, yes, I speak Finnish, you can say, kyllä, puhun suomea. No, I don't speak Finnish. Ei, en puhu suomea. Do you live here? Asutko täällä? Yes, I live here. Kyllä, asun täällä. No, I don't live here. Ei, en asu täällä. And then the next one. Again, pause the video now if you want to do this exercise first on your own. Does he speak English? Puhuuko hän englantia? Yes, he speaks English. Kyllä, hän puhuu englantia. No, he doesn't speak English. Ei, hän ei puhu englantia. Does he live in Australia? Asuuko hän Australiassa? Yes, he lives in Australia. Kyllä, hän asuu Australiassa. No, he doesn't live in Australia. Ei, hän ei asu Australiassa. And a few more examples. Again, please pause the video if you want to practice this on your own first. I'll be reading the sentences in Finnish only this time. Puhutteko espanjaa? Kyllä, puhumme espanjaa. Ei, emme puhu espanjaa. Asutteko Espanjassa? Kyllä, asumme Espanjassa. Ei, emme asu Espanjassa. Well done. Was it easy or difficult or something in between? I'll have a few more questions for you. Puhutko suomea? Puhutko englantia? Asutko Suomessa? I would love to hear from you in the comment section. This is all for now. Have a lovely day. See you soon. Nähdään pian.